This time, on DawgStrip, we go to church. But the congregation had clearly moved on. We take BumbleBee on another backroad adventure while exploring through some of BC's forgotten past. We've known about this place for a while and finally decided to make a day trip out of it.
This time on DawgStrip, it is early. It is 0600. What does the O stand for? Oh my god, it's early.
And why is it so early? It's because we decided to go on an adventure, finding tumbleweeds and ticks.
That's right, we're going to be a van down by the river. Actually, it's so early because we're going to church.
This trip is all about finding an abandoned church. It's about a 2-hour drive, and we're just running on information passed along to us, and from what we can find on Google Maps. This is really a random adventure, down roads we have never been before. And that sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? No matter how many times we travel, he always finds a dirt road.
You may notice the thick haze in the air. At the time of filming, this was the peak forest fire season, and what you're seeing is the smoke from the West Coast fires. Luckily for us, this had cleared up a few days later.
It doesn't take Kevin long to run off to uncharted territory along the back roads, mumbling something about spotting a car. Whatever, watch out for rattlesnakes, I say. I'll be waiting right here.
I just can't help myself. I love stuff like this. Abandoned old cars. What are they, and what's the story behind them? Why were they brought here, and why were they forgotten? I could spend all day doing this.
Kevin has found old cars. He is happy.
As we continue along, we come across more and more interesting locations. Clearly, automotive homicide has transpired here, and the culprit must have been a repeat offender.
He stays in there. Check that out.
Only minutes down the dirt road and he's at it again. I don't even see a car this time. Looking at old houses now?
There's something just creepy about a fully furnished abandoned house. It's as if the house died and you can see how it's slowly decayed over time. It's easy to date the age of the abandonment if you look for the right clues. TVs and refrigerators can give you a decade, but a calendar or telephone book can help zero you in on the year. Bingo!
He's brave from far.
After Kevin is coaxed back into the van, we continue down the road, just wandering towards a map dot on that GPS. And when has it ever led us astray before?
After rolling up and over the next hill, there it is. The long abandoned church with the small settlement around it. Shockingly, this building is still in great shape for being over a century old and left alone for almost half that time.
After ensuring my feet would not spontaneously combust, I was amazed at the absence of wine, snacks, and overall fighting that feeling that Kevin has a tendency to drag my ass to some very strange places.
At this point, we'd like to give a shout out to Dustin Porter of the Destination Adventure channel. Dustin makes some great videos and was the inspiration for our visit to this location. So go check out his channel for more adventure videos and history of BC locations. Do it. All right, a little bit of internet research tells us that this place was built about 1880. I think it was last used 1950, 1960. So this is at least 50, 60 years worth of degrade. It is an incredible shape. It's all cedar. Love it. Love places like this. So cool. The key thing about exploring places like this is take only pictures and leave only footprints. Otherwise, things like this aren't going to be there to be found. So respect the locations, don't trash them, go explore.
After leaving our pittance for the church, we head outside to check out what was left of this settlement. The whole area around the church was a time capsule, clearly abandoned, unmolested for decades. Now Kevin had a great time filming the cars and looking through the remains. So let's enjoy this montage of him doing such.
This is a cute car.
After a few hours of checking out everything around the church, we get back on the road. It doesn't take us long to stumble across more old houses and abandoned automobiles. And in fact, there seem to be one after another, as this road continues to amaze us.
And speaking of the road, it was also rather terrifying. Being no more than a pathway with basic maintenance, the views over the cliff were daunting. Trust us, we don't have footage to show you. We were too scared to film any of it. Seriously, Sketchy Road was beyond sketchy.
Always have a good gate opener. Wonder what that sign says. What'd it say? Keep closed. Alright, so after 10 hours on the road and 300-kilometer round trip, we had a good run. Damien, tell us how much you enjoyed that road.
I did not. We have been on bridges made of toothpaste and popsicle sticks that were safer.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty scary road. That was sketchy.
Yeah.
So, again, everyone is facing the world of COVID, and you're locked down in events, and you can't, big events are shut down. So here's the thing. You can still kind of go out and do your own thing. Don't be that bored. Stay safe. Have fun.
Next time on DawgStrip, we acquire a new project. This 1967 Ford Econoline van has clearly seen better days. It has been off the road since 1988 and the motor is stuck. This van has more holes than Swiss cheese and is the worst vehicle we have ever paid money for. We have some horrible plans for this rusty burrito, so please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video.
I'm gonna plow some fields.
So, Damien, tell me what you think about this road.
I'm not in the mood.
You hate me, don't you?
I really do right now.
You really hate me.
Yes.
All right. Scary road is scary. Jesus, take the wheel!